Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 52 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not oogie old, just not talked about old. And this one, unfortunately, you can't get any more. But what if you already have some of these and you forgot about them? That's why I'm here. I want to encourage you to use some of the stuff you have in your stash that you forgot about or haven't reached for, or maybe nobody else is using, so why bother? Let's bother with all the old stuff now. So I'm going to play with this little 4-pan Makeup Geek palette that I put together. I had purchased a bunch of their blind bags and I just loved these shades together. So it's going to be a super simple look today, but if you want to see what I end up creating, if it even works out at all, stick around, we're going to get into it. Let me just say real quick, if you're not already subscribed, you could do that now. I upload a bunch of videos every week, sometimes 4, sometimes 7. It just depends really on my attitude and what I've got going on. But if you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one, and then you can watch it or not. It's totally up to you. No pressure. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me. All right, I'm going to zoom you in, put on some shadow shields, and we can start playing. Okay, here we go. I thought while I was playing with these eyeshadows, I'm going to start with this dark purple one right there. We could maybe have a little chat. I need your input. So I've been doing YouTube videos for almost 2 years. I started in February, so a few more days really. We'll have been on YouTubes for 2 years. I got a comment the other day from one of my subscribers who apologized for spamming me. I know what spam is, aside from the meat that we were fed before we knew better. It's unwanted, nonsensical stuff in your life, I believe. But this subscriber was saying she was sorry for spamming me for commenting as she was watching my video. And I was just like, is that a bad thing? I know when I watch somebody's video and I get really, really excited about something, I'm like a 4-year-old and need to say every single thought that pops into my head. But also, more appropriately, I'm like a 45-year-old with a terrible memory. And if I don't say it, then I'll forget. So, are we not supposed to do that? I like it. I like when people comment. If I've uploaded a video and you're commenting as you're watching it, my phone's going off and we're talking back and forth, and I just think that's so cool. So you have to let me know what you think. Is that a bad thing? Should I stop doing it when I watch videos? I'm terribly confused. And you know, I'm not exactly social media savvy. I'm just a regular person who, you know, behaves regularly. So I need to know what your thoughts are. Am I doing it wrong? Should I just do one comment and leave it at that? But don't do that on my channel. If you want to comment over and over and over and over as you're watching, please do. I love it. I love chatting with you. I have the best time, and I'm not even exaggerating at all. I think it's so fun. When my phone is going off, I'm like, yeah, so cool. Somebody actually wants to talk to me. All right, now we're going to go into this darker shimmery-ish purple shade. And that's going to go right next to where I put this one. And if you have a YouTube channel, do you get annoyed if people are spamming you while you're, or, you know, if you get annoyed when people are spamming you? It doesn't feel like a negative thing to me. So I don't understand. Somebody help me out. Explain how I'm supposed to behave on someone's YouTube channel. Because like maybe I don't know what I'm doing. And I mean, let's face it, would not be a shocker. All right, I'm just cleaning off my brush because I really, really, really want to play with this one right here. I've swatched it, but I've never used it. I should mention that. I've never used any of these shades. I bought them with every intention of using them, but then I just never had a chance to. Or I should say I didn't make it a priority. So that's what we're doing today, which is kind of why I love this series. It doesn't, you know, playing with makeup and having fun doesn't have to be all about the new all the time. I was very excited. And when I did my eyeshadow declutter, I was excited about this palette. I was excited to use it, to put these colors together and create a look. Super simple, but look how cool that is. I'm gonna go back into the shimmery purple on the other side of my brush, and we're just gonna blend, blend, blend until these look nice and seamless. So yeah, you know, we spent the money, we bought the stuff, and then no one talks about it. And that just seems so strange to me. I'm gonna go with my first brush and just blend over the edge of that gold shade. Makeup lasts more than a week. Like, if you bought it, it's because something about it appealed to you. Please, please don't buy something because you saw me do something and thought it looked good, but you're never gonna use it. Don't do that. Buy makeup that makes your heart happy and use it because it makes your heart happy. Don't not use it because your favorite YouTuber hasn't mentioned it. That's no fun. Let's not do that. Let's have fun with our makeups. All right, I think for funsies, we'll use this like bronzy shade on the lower lash line, but I need a different brush. Right, I'm gonna use my Rephr number 3 in that bronzy shade. I'm just gonna get that going all along here. That's really pretty. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think on my 21, I'm gonna go into that bronzy shade. And put that on just at the very outer. Okay, cool. And then I'll go back into that matte purple and just blend it out. I love playing with makeup. Boy, howdy. It wasn't in the plan, but I'm not mad at it by any means. So cool. Okay, and I have my Rephr 23, which is like the tiniest pencil brush ever. And I'm gonna use the gold shade on the inner part of my lower lash line. Ooh, these eyeshadows are great. I dip back into the bronze just to blend the two where they meet. All right, let's take the shadow shield off. Look at that. I think I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of blending. It looks like it needs it right in here. I'll do the other eye. I'm gonna whack on some mascara and some eyeliner, and then I'll come back and we can wrap this up. All right, I'm back, and that's the look done and dusted. Let me zoom you in for an up-close personal reconnoiter at the eyes. All right, I'm gonna back you up a bit and we can have a quick chat. Okay, so with that, that wraps episode 52 in the books, done and dusted, all the things. I'm really happy with all 4 of these shades. It was a super easy look. I got a tiny bit of fallout, nothing wild and crazy. I used my ColourPop eyeliner in the shade Sub-Zero. I do have a few ColourPop liners. I know I bash on ColourPop a lot and I don't like them, but I do have some pretty good eyeliners. So I use that in my waterline, a little Bye Bye Panda Eyes mascara, and I'm good to go. I'm pretty happy with this look. All the shadows worked nicely. I really had fun. I mean, what more can you ask for, really? I do want to mention, if you haven't been here before, or if you haven't noticed, I have a code with Nomad Cosmetics. It's Jan. It'll save you 10% off your purchase from the Nomad website. If you're going to purchase, use somebody's code. Doesn't have to be mine, but somebody's. Save yourself the 10%. I will leave everything you need to know all the time. Everything's in the description box. If you click on the little ... more underneath this video, you can see all the things. I put it all down there because sometimes when I'm yammering at you, I forget. Let me know down in the comment section. Do you have Makeup Geek eyeshadows still in your makeup stash? Did you ever have any? Let's chat down there. I really enjoy hanging out with you. It's been so much fun for me. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.